Hello guys, now we'll study the NCERT class 8th Resources and Development chapter 2 Land, Soil, Water, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife Resources. Okay, so under this we have completed the topic till the topic of soil. Now we will see the upcoming topic, that is a factors of the soil formation. What are the factors important for the formation of a soil? The major factors of the soil formation are the nature of the parent rock and climate factors. So major important factors is first is the parent rock and climate factors. So first is how the parent rock is there and what are the climate factors there. Other factors are the topography, role of organic material and time taken for the composition of soil formation. So apart from these two factors, that is a parent rock and the climate factors, the other factors are the what is the topography and what is the role of organic material and what are the time taken for the composition of soil formation. All this differ from place to place. So first is a parent rock. See, here is a parent rock is given. Parent rock, what does the parent rock do? Parent rock determines the color, texture, chemical properties, mineral content and permeability. Okay, so all these things determine the color, texture, chemical properties, content, permeability. What is a permeability? Permeability is a quality which allows the transfer of water. Okay, now the other factors, what are the other factors? Just a minute. Yeah, what are the other factors? Other factors like climate, time, flora, fauna and microorganism relief. We will see individually it. So here under the climate, here is a temperature, rainfall, influence, rate of watering, humus formation. All these are the factors which affect under the climate. Now the time determines the thickness of soil profile. Okay, now the flora, fauna and microorganism affect the rate of humus formation. Relief, altitude and slope determine accumulation of soil. If there is a high altitude and slope, and which determines the quality of soil or the formation of soil. Now we will study this. Next is a degradation of soil and conservation measures. So here we saw the what are the factors of the soil. Basically the factors to form the soil formation, where they are basically classified into two categories. First is the parent and climate and others are this. Now we'll move to the next topic, that is a degradation of soil and conservation. How the soils are get degraded and what are the conservation measures need to be taken. Now measures, soil erosion and depletion are the major threat to the soil as a resources. See, soil erosion and depletion these are the major threat for the soil. Means they are the two main things. One is the depletion and another is the erosion. Now both human and natural factors can lead to degradation of soil. Human as well as the natural factors, they lead the degradation of soil. Factors which lead to the soil degradation are deforestation, overgrazing, overuse, chemical fertilization or pesticide, rain wash, landslide. We have already seen in the case of land degradation, these factors also play the crucial role in the degradation of soil. That are the degradation, deforestation, overgrazing, overuse of chemical fertilizer and pesticide, rainwash, landslides, floods. Now some methods of soil conservation are listed. Here are the some method. Before that, we will just read the one activity which is given for you. You have to just do. In a soil could be in India, soil could be alluvial, black, red, laterite, desertic and the mountain soil. Collect a handful of different types of soil and observe how are they different. See, what you have to see, if we talk about the distribution of soil in the India, this is the map of India. If we talk about the Ganga Brahmaputra region, the Ganga Brahmaputra region collect the alluvial soil. So if we talk about the Himachal Pradesh, Delhi region, Bihar, UP and Uttarakhand, okay, some part of the Uttarakhand, not the and Jharkhand, West of Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, some part of Rajasthan, okay, some part of Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh and Odisha, Chhattisgarh. This state basically consists the alluvial soil. Okay, even the Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, this also. So that you can see there is a basically large amount of the crop production happen basically in this portion. Okay, and if you talk about the black soil, the Deccan Plateau consists the black soil. We will study this distribution of soil in a different classes in depth. Just you have to just collect it and do the handful determination. Now here are the some soil conservation, that are the first one is the mulching. Okay, the bare ground between plants is covered with a layer of organic matter like a straw. It helps to the retain of soil moisture. Okay, if you might be have in the rural area basically, so you have got a chance to see this process. Like mulching is the activity, suppose see this is a ground space, or this is a land surface or soil portion. What happened, there are some straw portions are straw are just put in here. Okay, then what happened, the whole layer is covered with the organic matter like a straw. Okay, you can also see the cow dung. Okay, and some like vegetable, uh, unused part of vegetables. Okay, some part of trees, some part of plants. Okay, all these are covered here. So what happened, it just retain the soil moisture. See, if we talk about the summertime, it is a summertime, just imagine the earth surface is very dry. Okay, so what will happen if there is a something already covered, so the less amount of sun rays will enter into the land surface. Now next is a counter barriers. See, basically this technique is used in a hilly area. See, if we talk about the Himalayan region, take an example of this is a this is a mountain. So what happened, the land surface is generally distributed in the slopy way. In order to reduce the soil degradation or soil like erosion, counter kind of, just a minute, yeah, let me draw. Yeah, so this is a counter barriers. If there is a counter barrier, what will happen, even though there is a rain is flowing, rain will not able to take the soil to the downwards, because here just a like a barrier is given. If you talk just barrier, how is the barrier, if you go on the road there, while driving your vehicle, you saw like there is a lots of barriers given. Why? To decrease your speed. Now trenches are made in in the same way. This here is also the these barriers are drawn in order to decrease the speed of water or the soil erosion. Trenches are made in the front of barriers to collect the water, and there trenches are made which are used to collect the water. Now rock dam, rocks are piled up to slow down the flow of water. This is the third technique. Rock dam is the third technique, which are rock dam. Basically there are lots of dams are constructed, rock dams are constructed, which store the water, and water does not go into the soil portion, and it helps to reduce the erosion. This prevent gullies and further soil loss. Now the uh, and next is the fourth one is the terrace farming. Terrace farming, broad flat steps or the trusses are the made on the steep slopes so that the flat surfaces are available to grow crops. Okay, at the flat surfaces there are the some steep slopes are made, flat surfaces moved at the hilly area, and there the crop production is available. Now they reduce the surface runoff, soil erosion. The same thing is happening in the terrace farming. Now intercropping is also one kind of reduction of the soil erosion. In intercropping, what happens, there are more than one crops are sown in a same place, so it helps to it helps to bind the more amount of soil, which reduces the soil to take the when rainwater is coming there. Now the counter plugging, basically what is a counter plugging? Counter plugging is the parallel kinds of counters in a hilly area like this. Okay, so due to this counter plugging, the water get stop in the particular counter. Now uh, next is a shelter belt. It is a coastal and dry region. Rows of the trees are planted to check the wind movement to the protect the soil. So shelter belt is a basically coastal and dry region. This rows are planted, and they check the wind movement, how the wind movement are coming. So here we will see the individual. See, this is a shelter belt. Okay, here all the trees are grown in a sequence, in a queue, and they just check the movement of wind. Now this is a counter plugging. Okay, and this is a terrace farming. Okay, so what we have discussed here, basically we have understand here degradation of soil and conservation of measure. Okay, and the another thing, factors of soil formation. These two things we have discussed here. So I hope you have understand this, and you have clear understand this all topic clearly. So earlier we have discussed already the land, and soil. And after that we have also discussed the uses of land. Here we understand the factors of the soil formation. What are the factors of the soil formation? Basically, they are the parent rock, climate factors. They are, these both two factors are the basically major factors for the soil formation. And also we saw the what are the degradation of soil, why this degradation happening in the soil, what are the conservation measure taken by the soil. So I hope you understand this and enjoyed this classes. We'll come to the next class with the next topic.